All right, Footballers Anonymous, we're in week 6.
We got two teams on bye this week, the Chiefs and the Saints. I'm Rob Mattern.
And I'm Trey Seitz. Good luck. Fantasy Footballers Anonymous, we have our first regular season trade. Trade alert, trade alert, trade alert. We have Eli Manning and Demaryius Thomas for Jay Cutler and Emmanuel Sanders.
I think Jay Cutler's on his way down.
I hope he doesn't get hurt.
Week 5 recap. First game is 3 Sharks in the Water and Steelers Wheel. I pulled out the big win here to go ahead of Ethan in the standings, 104-79. My top scorer, Eddie Lacy, finally with a big 24. And he had Phillip Rivers with a 21.
All right, and the battle of the Seitses. It was Master Disaster versus Supermom. I pulled out the victory with Demaryius Thomas scoring 34 points, and she had Golden Tate with 19. The final score was 131-84, and I no longer have Demaryius Thomas.
I hope it comes out to bite you in the ass. All right, and Victor's Wildcats and Fish and Chips. Victor's Wildcats pulled out the win here with a 94-63. Peyton Manning was his top scorer with 21, and Fish and Chips kicker Gostkowski with a big 21 points. 21 points out of a kicker.
And Peyton Manning had 31 points.
That is a 3.
Lucci's winners, and okay. What did you say?
I said that is a 3.
Yeah, you said 21.
Yeah, it looks like a 2 from back here.
And Lucci's winners and Flea Flickers. Lucci's winners got 103 to Flea Flickers 86, finally dealing her a loss. John had Matt Forte with 20 points, and she had Andrew Luck with 19. And to our next segment, You're Killing Me, Bro.
This is very similar to the segment we did last week, but this one is the exact opposite. These are the players who you expected to help you win this week and ended up really hurting your team.
All right, first one up is going to be Supermom. Supermom's been playing Matt Stafford. This is her quarterback she drafted in the 2nd round. She's counting on this guy to do good for her all year. But she also has Russell Wilson on her bench. This week, Stafford got her a whopping 10 points. This is not the first time that Russell Wilson has outscored her. So right now, the words coming out of her mouth is, "You're killing me, bro."
All right, next one is Jimmy Graham for 3 Sharks team. He was injured this last week after only getting 30-plus yards receiving. Say he has a sprained shoulder and might be back the week after the bye. That's the one good thing out of it, is that he's got the bye week to rest up here. But, out of a tight end who you draft in the 3rd round, I think it was, he was the first tight end taken overall, which he should have been. You'd expect more out of him than the 6th ranking and 3 points this week and getting injured. So I'm sure Ethan is saying, dude, you're killing me, bro.
That was the 2nd round he was drafted.
2nd round.
Fish and Chips. First overall draft pick this year in the draft was LeSean McCoy. Right now, he is 30th in running backs. He averages just 7 points a game. I don't know. His whole team is killing him, but right now he's got to be saying, "You're killing me, bro," to LeSean McCoy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody saw that happen, and he was the first overall pick in a lot of people's drafts. All right, and the last one on Flea Flickers gave her first loss this week. We decided on Martellus Bennett, her tight end. He's the only tight end on her roster, and rightfully so. He's a sneaky 4th overall in tight ends for scoring. This year so far, at 13 the first week, 9 week 2, 17 in week 3, 13 in week 4. This week he put up a big 1. Felicia must have been sitting at home saying, "You're killing me, bro." The week 5 fantasy football punch to the junk. We had a pretty easy time picking who it was going to be this week.
We picked 3 sharks in the water. He had 4 players that he played that got 5 or less points.
Between Jimmy Graham, who we mentioned before, he only had 3 points. Matt Asiata had 5. Roddy White had 2, and Alfred Morris had 2. I know a lot of those guys aren't, or 2 of those guys aren't the ones who you might expect to show up every week, but those same guys last week scored 12, 27, 13, and 14. So they were all at least in double digits last week. This week, 5 and under. And also, Calvin Johnson, I know you sat him. Good move, Ethan. But Roddy White didn't really do much better for you.
All right, and here's your standings for going into week 6. Right now, Felicia has finally lost. She is 4-1. As am I, but she's still winning by points scored. But Victor's Wildcats, Trevor, has snuck in with a record of 4-1 as well.
It's something interesting to look at there. I don't know if you noticed it. Felicia, she has the high score overall in the league, like Trey said, at 490. But she also has the lowest points against at 358. And interestingly enough, Fish and Chips, who has the lowest points for at 335, has the largest points against at 510. So even though Felicia's playing very well, the teams she's playing against are having their worst weeks. And even though Fish and Chips isn't having the greatest time scoring points, the teams he's playing against are having the best weeks of their lives. Looking ahead to week 6, we've got a big matchup between Supermom and 3 Sharks in the Water. Both teams are 2-3 at the moment. Supermom's projected to win this one 116-100, but not sure if Ethan's going to do something with that Steelers defense that's projected to score 0 this week.
All right, and Flea Flickers and Victor's Wildcats, right now they are going for the 4-1 competition and the household battle. Right now projected at 97-128. Victor's Wildcats has 128, but Felicia currently still has Jamal Charles in her lineup.
All right, and the game that we've all been waiting for, or the game that Trey and I have been waiting for anyway, Steelers Wheel versus Master Disaster. I am projected to win this one 116-111 at the moment, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be doing something about that Browns defense. So if I can beat Trey by, 27 points, I think I'm behind you, I'll take over first spot in the East. If Trevor can beat Felicia, he'll take over first spot in the West. So we might have some first and second places changing around here this week.
Quite a few things could change.
Yeah.
Fish and Chips and Lucci's winners. Right now, the 1-4 team going against the 0-5 team. Right now, they are projected at 89-87. But as of this time, John has nobody in his flex. Probably going to move Demaryius Thomas in there. Alright, here we go into bold predictions again. Right now, everyone is 0-4. So this week, my bold prediction is Fish and Chips is going to beat Lucci's winners by 5 points or less. His first W.
All right, and I'm going to go with Andre Johnson, who's on currently on 3 Sharks team. I'm going to say he's finally going to have a breakout week. He has not had a double-digit game yet this year. He has not scored a touchdown this year. But this week is going to bust out. He's going to have at least 30 fantasy points, and that will include at least 2 touchdowns.
And here's your league bold prediction.
Hey guys, it's Flea Flickers here for your Week 6 bold prediction. I think that the Jaguars are going to have their first win against the Titans. I'm going to be the first girl to have the first bold prediction for the league for the season. Let's go Jaguars.
This week's loser's advice. If you can't find a good defense, don't play one. Go with the 0 instead of taking the negative. Goose egg is more points than negative, I think. Thank you for tuning in to our Week 6 video. Good luck out there.
Don't forget, Kansas City and New Orleans are on bye in Week 6. And also, let me know if you want to do the bold predictions for the league. That means you, Ethan Tanner. Have a good week, guys. I'm Rob Mattern.
And I'm Trey Seitz.
You know what this is? It's spiced pear.
How'd they get endorsed by ESPN? I'm like, I guess we're not hot enough or something. Alright, the other way. Am I pointing in the wrong direction?
Okay, so this is good?
Yeah, it's creepy. Oh, we can face
Are
each
we
other.
facing each other?
Yeah.
Then that would suck, because then I'd have a green sheet that I can't do anything with.
You have your betting
If
for
you
next
can't-
St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we can only see
Alright.
half of you.
Really?
Yeah. Sit up a
Okay.
little bit.
God damn it, I'm sitting up all the way. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Do we need to do it again because of your awkward pause?
Bro comes out of my face. Not my face. Bro
Comes
comes,
out
out
of
of
your
my
face.
There's somebody coming.
We have Andy Dalton and Demaryius Thomas.
That's not true.
Right. Kristen said, do it with the finger puppet.
That's funny. Hi, my name is Trey.
You're so stupid.
I'm a loser, and here's my advice. You look like you're from Star Wars or something.
Yeah, I was trying to do the dark Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Or Star Wars.
Thank you for tuning in this week. I'm going to start over.